Hello, everyone, and welcome to another video by Britboy. Today, we're going to be looking at some highlights from the campaign trail. So, these are going to be some photos that I've taken from around the Norfolk and Suffolk area, as well as some points that I'd like to make regarding why you should be voting for the Conservative Party. Let's get started. So, first of all, the most important thing that I really noticed around my journeys through Norfolk was the Norfolk Broads. The Norfolk Broads, if you're not aware, are a series of rivers and lakes all interconnected that you can sail on, and they make for absolutely beautiful viewing, just stunning. And what's a really interesting thing is that they are not actually legally regarded as a national park. They're considered a national park by the other national parks. They all have mutual recognition of each other, but the law does not have the Norfolk Broads enshrined as a national park. When you go see them, see their beauty, see all the nature and the animals that they provide a habitat for, you will surely agree that the Norfolk Broads should definitely be a national park. So that is my first pledge to you in Norfolk and Suffolk. I will make the Norfolk Broads a national park. Next, let's talk about protecting the environment. So, as I've just mentioned, the Norfolk Broads provide a habitat for so many animals. Just here, we've got some birds, butterflies, some sheep, some geese, and these are gorgeous animals. And one thing that we really need to do is we need to be thinking about protecting the environment. So, for this, the Conservative Party has implemented several key policies that myself and the leader Kai are very passionate about. In particular, we want to make a firm switch to renewable power and nuclear power, and we want the government to be forced to commit to a national energy budget each year, where they publish their plans of how they will achieve the required energy requirements for the country in a way that does not excessively rely on fossil fuels. Hopefully, through these and various other changes to help protect our country and keep it beautiful, we'll be able to make sure that these gorgeous, red admiral butterflies can stay in our country for many, many years to come. Next, let's talk about heritage and education. In Norfolk, I visited a place called How Hill House, which is run by the How Hill Trust. And it's essentially an old manor home. But what they do now is it's a listed building that runs children's educational visits in the gardens. And this is amazing for everyone. For our history and heritage as a nation, it's an amazing old building. And you may well know that I've had a history of writing legislation to protect listed buildings. It's also good for educating children and for protecting the environment. And it's really just a beautiful place to be. This is why I'm so proud of the Conservative Party's Build Beautiful doctrine, which will ensure that all new developments in areas like this do not become an eyesore on the landscape, and we preserve the beauty of places like How Hill House, as well as their great educational benefits to the children of our country. Finally, I'd just like to talk quickly about secularisation. So many of you will know that secularisation is an important issue to me. I am quoted in the Conservative Party manifesto comparing secularisation as the greatest constitutional change to this country since Cromwell, and I do stand by that. It's quite atrocious. When I was out visiting all these little churches and abbeys and minsters throughout the countryside, you could just see the passion that all the locals had for their chapels, and how it was just a local meeting point where everyone could come together and be one community. These are the communities that Solidarity are trying to tear down with secularisation. These are the communities that we will rebuild by making the church a central part of the English lifestyle once again. Thank you so much for listening, and I really hope that you will vote for Britboy3456 and the Conservative Party in Norfolk and Suffolk at this general election. Thank you very much.